Good afternoon, virtual audience. My name is Ethan King. I'm super happy to be here today sharing with you a secret how to do recipe. You know, it's a beautiful day. It's Saturday afternoon. The sun is out for the first time in a while. It's around 50 degrees and I'd love to be outside hitting the town. But unfortunately we have
Coronavirus! Coronavirus! I'm telling you, it's real! It's getting real! Woo!
So instead, I'm here in my house, I'm staying safe, I'm quarantining, and I'm ready to share with you a family recipe that has been in the King family for quite some time now, and it's one of my favorite desserts. Today I'm going to be showing you guys how to make the oatmeal butterscotch cookies. These are amazing to snack on in your free time, but instead I'm going to be showing you, like I said, the secret recipe and walking you through the how-to of making these scrumptious, delicious desserts. So let's get to it. So here are the following ingredients you need. Quaker Oats oatmeal, salt, ground cinnamon, baking soda, 2 large eggs, 2 softened sticks of butter, vanilla extract, granulated sugar and brown sugar, flour, and then finally your butterscotch cinnamon chips. The next thing you're going to want to do is preheat the oven to 375 degrees Fahrenheit. And finally, make sure that you have all your baking material needs, such as cooking pans, measuring cups, a small bowl for mixing, and a large bowl for mixing. Okay, moving on to step number 1 of the process. We're going to be using these 4 ingredients. We're going to start with flour, go to salt, baking soda, and ground cinnamon. So, as the recipe shows, we will start with 1 1/4 cup of flour. Now I need a 1/4 cup. These are where these measuring tools come in handy. 1/4 cup, there it is, right there. We're putting it in the bowl, the small bowl. Now, we got that flour out of the way. Now we're going to move on to baking soda. And baking soda is going to be 1 teaspoon. So we got these nice little measuring cups here. 1 teaspoon it is. Get into that baking soda right there. There's 1 teaspoon of baking soda. Put it in the small bowl. And then lastly, we got the salt and the ground cinnamon. So for the salt, we're going to go for 1/2 teaspoon. Bang, bang. And then ground cinnamon. Here we go. And there we have it. That's step 1, putting all these ingredients into the small bowl. Now we're going to move on to step 2. Okay, now we're moving on to the last bit of ingredients here. We got our 2 sticks of butter, our 2 eggs, our pure vanilla extract, our sugar, and then our brown sugar. So what we're going to be doing is we're going to be putting this in our large mixing bowl, getting all of our wet ingredients together, and then we're going to be adding in this small bowl of ingredients that we already mixed, and then we're going to be putting that in there. It's going to create this nice mixture. Then we'll get on to the 3rd step. So continuing on with step 2, let's put the sticks of butter into the large mixing bowl. If they slide off here, come on baby, there we go. Now, let's go with sugar. So we're going to use 3/4 cup of sugar. Now, we're going to do the brown sugar. But one thing that's pretty critical to the King family recipe, as I was telling you about, is you got to pack this stuff in. It's part of what helps it make it taste better. So what we're going to do is we're going to get in there, we're going to fill the cup up, and then you're going to take the bag and you can just pack it in there. So that way it gives it that nice taste and it stays together and makes it authentic, you know what I'm talking about? So it's really critical. Make sure you're following this step, everybody. All right, there we go. So we got that nice little packed in. All right, we got our sugar taken care of. Now we're gonna put the eggs in, all right? I'm not the best at cracking eggs, but let's see how we do today. There's that, and then you're gonna do 1 teaspoon of the pure vanilla extract. This is gonna make it nice and sweet. And that wraps up step 2 of the process. Now we're gonna get into step 3. All right, moving on to step 3 now of the process. We've got our large mixing bowl, we got our small bowl, and then we have our final remaining ingredients. So what we're gonna wanna do is we're gonna add this small bowl of flour, baking soda, salt, and ground cinnamon. We're gonna put it into the large mixing bowl. We're gonna get the mixer to mix it nice and up, and then we're gonna add our other ingredients too. Now I'm gonna turn the machine on. Lock it in, turn it on a bit. We'll go to, maybe you can see, mixing that stuff up. Then slowly add the flour. Get it in there so it's making that nice cookie mixture. All right, we can stop this machine now. Raise it up a bit. You can start to get this stuff back off again. I'll tell you what, it's starting to smell really good. It's getting that King family heirloom, that recipe. It's coming together real nicely here. So yeah, we're gonna get all this cookie batter off the blade. Now we're gonna move on to step 4 of the process. All right, so we got the cookie batter all mixed in a large mixing bowl. It's looking nice, it's smelling nice, but now we go on to the final step in terms of the mixture. We're gonna add the butterscotches and then 3 cups of the Quaker Oats oatmeal mix. And there we have it. So we have all of our ingredients in here. Now we can use the nice stirrer here to stir this stuff together. All right, so we're moving on to step 5 of this process. Now we've got this nice mixture here of the oatmeal scotchy. Basically, everything's good, it's just not baked. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna take these, we're gonna get this nice little scoop out, and we're gonna put these on the cookie sheet, the cookie platter. And I like to go 3 by 3, so it's nice and symmetrical. All right, so we have our 2 cookie sheets of cookies here made. They look great. And now the final step is to put on your oven mitt and grab them and take them to the oven. So you want to follow me over here. As I said earlier, we have the oven preheated. Cool, we got them there. And then I'm gonna set the timer on the microwave. Here we go. I'm gonna cook for 8 minutes. That's gonna make them chewy and not too crispy. Now we wait. All right, so the clock just hit 8 minutes. Let's open up the oven and see how we did. Oh, these smell great. And they look great also. So we'll wait about 2 minutes for them to cool down, and we'll put them on the plate, and then we can start eating and enjoying ourselves. In the meantime, I'm gonna be putting the rest of the batter and then cooking those as well, so we have some more cookies, but stay tuned for the taste test. All right, so here we have it, our final made baked oatmeal scotchy cookies. They're looking great. There's only one thing left to do, and that's to try them out. So your average Joe would just grab a cookie and try it, but the King recipe calls for a little something different. Gotta make sure that we grab 2% milk, pour it in the glass, because there's no cookies without milk, everyone knows that. So we'll grab a cookie here, break that off a bit. That's great. That's a great cookie. Wash it down with some milk. Unbelievable. Just like old times at Grandma's house. So there you have it. Oatmeal Scotchies brought to you by Ethan King. Stay tuned next week as we discuss how to tame a tiger. For I am the true Tiger King.